Today we'll be reading The Golden Rules of Blogging and When to Break Them by Robert Houghton. Introduction. Do bloggers need rules? Do you like to play by the rules, or are rule books for dummies? A wise person once said you can break the rules if you know what they are in the first place. Of course, there are some rules you'd have to be crazy to break, like look both ways before crossing a railway line. But is that really true of blogging? It's amazing how many rules there seem to be, but the trouble is, for every rule there is an exception. How does a blogger make sense of it all? The golden rules of blogging and when to break them will help both experienced and beginner bloggers pick their way through the minefield of rules. 28 of the golden rules of blogging are laid bare. What they are, where they came from. Prepare to be surprised. Some of these so-called rules have been set in stone by business gurus and web experts. Others come from bloggers who simply made them up as they went along. Yet more are throwbacks to a past age before blogging and even before web. The problem is not all rules are equal. Some you should take very seriously, but that doesn't mean you can't ever break them. Others are important for some bloggers, but not all. You'll see that the rules have been graded in terms of how risky it is to break them with an at a glance risk factor indicator for every rule. I'll give you examples of when, why, and how to break the rules, as well as when you shouldn't. Some rules are more controversial than others, but the aim of this book is to empower bloggers with the knowledge they need to draw their own conclusions, rather than blindly following a set of often confusing rules. Packed with blogging wisdom, the golden rules of blogging and when to break them features real-life blogger stories, showing how it's not only possible to break the rules, but in many cases desirable. The book also features expert comments from those who have learned the hard way, all designed to guide the reader towards true 21st century blogging excellence. Pro bloggers and hobby bloggers alike will all come away from this book with a different perspective on how to do it right and the ability to decide for themselves which of the rules will be their rules. Chapter 1. Blog for your target audience. The rule. Have a clear idea who you want to read your blog and target your blog posts to their interests. It stands to reason that if you want blog followers, you need to produce the stuff they want to read, watch, and share. Too many blogs are abandoned because the audience isn't responding as the blogger would like. So why labor on a topic that clearly isn't setting the world on fire when you could be blogging about the things people want to read about? If you target your blog at a specific audience, comments and shares will improve. Your audience will grow, and you will start make money from it. See also rule number 24. Where it comes from. This rule has its origin in business textbooks. Targeting is one of the best tenets of marketing. Don't try to appeal to everyone, it doesn't work. But if you target a section of the population, find out what they want to buy, and put yourself in their shoes, you are in with a chance. Many bloggers base this strategy on pre-internet business wisdom such as this. When to break the rule. Having a defined target or audience isn't a bad idea in itself. It's the kind of advice I would give to any new blogger. It's certainly good to think about who you are blogging for. And much of that old style business wisdom still has currency, especially if you're blogging for business reasons. But maybe you just want to blog, offload what's on your mind or share a little wisdom on a subject you feel passionate about. Maybe you're not too worried about visitor numbers or comments, or lack thereof. You might be blogging for other reasons, as an experiment or exercise, or to hone your writing skills, or as a way of recording a project or a vacation, for your own pleasure or that of a small group of people. If your reason for blogging is more to do with pleasing yourself than appealing to others, go ahead and forget about the target audience. The funny thing is, some blogs start out this way and go on to become very big and popular indeed. Write out of a desire to record and share experience and ideas by Mickey Baldwin. The risk factor in this rule is medium. Blogger story. If you have a business blog, you should be targeting your ideal clients, ideal readers. If you sell food, then post recipes, review cooking equipment, and talk about the produce you sell. When readers come to your blog, they are expecting to find information about what services you offer and product information. Don't sell them short by posting about stuff that has nothing to do with your business. Your reader will leave and never come back if you stray off topic too often. This also applies to advertising if your blog carries ads. You won't make money if you have buttons advertising luggage when you sell power tools. This gives your reader the impression you are just trying to make money from them instead of truly helping them. The main goal of your business blog should be to persuade people to come back, recommend you, share your content, and subscribe. A business blog that stays on target has the best chance of building a community, as people know exactly what to expect and they are never disappointed. Expert comment. The moment when an experience or conversation makes you think to yourself, I should blog about that, is the exact moment you become a blogger. Just because you write on a blog platform, you are not a blogger. A blogger is someone who wants to record their thoughts and experiences in an open format that others might read and enjoy or even learn from. So, until a person sees the world in that context, she or he is not a blogger. She or he is just a writer. And fundamentally, that's the difference between the two. Bloggers want, invite, hope for two-way conversations to occur about what they write for and about. Writers just want people to read what they wrote. So, is becoming a blogger that easy? Yes, it really is. First, write for yourself. Second, write when you want to. Third, write out of a desire to record and share experience and ideas. That's it. By Mickey Baldwin, www.blog.com.